I'm on Burk House Road, slightly further on the line beyond that private land. So just up here, you've got another bridge. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to have to make my way around onto Brigby Lane. So I'm going to have to follow the road around, back up onto the embankment onto another bridge, and walk along the site of where the Bailiffe Bridge railway station would have been. So I'm now on Brigby Lane. You've got another bridge just slightly further north to the bridge that I've just shown you. Like I said, behind you, you've got the site of the Bailiffe Bridge railway station. So I'm going to head onto the embankment now and walk back on myself to go find the site of the Bailiffe Bridge railway station. So I've literally had to walk all the way, drive all the way around and walk all the way back on myself to where I said that the private land was. Now, looks like there was a bridge that crossed over the top of the two embankments. And you can just see a little bit of remains here of the bridge, stone bridge. And there's nothing much in terms of remnants left where the corner of the embankment is, and it's all overgrown. So literally, I'm just in an absolute trail of veg, and I'm going to show you the site of where the Bailiffe Bridge railway station was. You can actually see some parts of the demolished bridge under all here. Now it's all covered in moss. However, all this veg is covering up. I'm actually standing on a lot of this stone. There's quite a bit of it actually hidden right underneath here. So you've got the track bed level here. So I'm going to head now down towards where the Bailiffe Bridge station was. You can just see how much vegetation has taken over this railway line as I head north towards Wyke. Just come across this piece of infrastructure, and I'm not sure exactly what it is. I've had a look underneath, and it looks like there might have been a little tunnel running under here. I'm not sure if it was for drainage. It looks down there that it's not a sleeper, and this looks really old and rusty. So anyone knows what this is, please let me know. There's another one on the other side, which looks pretty much the same. I can't really see much. I think there is a little tunnel that runs right underneath here, so I wonder if it was just drainage for an old stream. I'm just on top of that bridge, just above Burk House Road. It's a nice still standing piece of structure, and it remains in really good condition. You can see that the bridge is overgrown, and I think we're getting ever so closer towards where the Bailiffe Bridge railway station was. So according to side-by-side maps, there was a signal pole just around here somewhere, but there's no way you're going to see any remains of that signal pole with all this here. And then just somewhere to the left here was apparently a signal box. Now I wonder if that was something to do with the railway station. So I think we're looking at around about here where the signal box would have been. So I'm going to see if I can find any remains of any signal box. Again, pretty much you can't see any signs of the signal box. Maybe just down there, but you can see it's all overgrown. So there's probably no way of seeing, but I think the signal box was around here according to the maps. It's hard to believe that there would have been one here. Just here is the site of Bailiffe Bridge railway station. And again, you cannot believe that this was a railway station. It was actually made out of wood, so I don't think there's going to be any remnants left of any platforms. And I believe it was burnt down. Now originally it opened in 1881 when the line opened. However, during the First World War, it closed, and it wasn't used since in 1917. I think there was a passageway coming in off the road somewhere, and apparently there used to be a tunnel that ran underneath here somewhere, and apparently I've been told it's been filled in by one of the locals. And I'm just wondering if this path here might have been where the tunnel that ran underneath the station would have been. So I think at this point where I'm stood right now is a picture of a train, the platform in the background and the station building above. So I'm going to put a picture up and then I'm going to try and fade the picture from this location. So that's the station there. This is Brigby Lane, where that bridge was. We just found this railway sleeper here, still embedded into the track bed. It's quite big actually. You can just see the rod there, quite a long one, but not much railway memorabilia. It's a nice little look up at the road where the bridge crosses over. And again, you cannot go without seeing one of these. DFT Brig House number 9. That was Bailiffe Bridge Station, so that was the second station on the line. So it opened in 1881 and closed in 1917 and was burnt down in around the mid 1950s. So this is Lower Wyke Lane. You can see the abutments here of a bridge. So I think the bridge would have crossed over an embankment that's been demolished going down this way. And it would have made its way down towards and curved round towards Wyke Viaduct. So beyond this road, there is more track bed, but I believe it looks like it's on private land. So what I'm going to do now is head towards Wyke Viaduct and show you the remains of what's left. So I've made a curve around where the line would have followed from where I was before when I showed you that bridge before those houses were. You can see some abutments just behind me of a bridge that led on towards the Wyke Viaduct. So there would have been some track bed that would have led in towards where I am now, but you can see it's fenced off. So clearly it's a private property. You see the abutment there and this abutment. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to head around the corner towards the Wyke Viaduct and show you what's left of the viaduct. Now it's due to subsidence of the viaduct, which led to the closure of the line in 1952. In 1969, it caught fire. And in 1987, 8 of the arches going across from this section here, across to that embankment just over there, where those cows are, were demolished. Beyond the viaduct is a private land, so there was no way of getting to the junction. So just on Google Maps, just showing where the track bed would have continued towards the Pickle Bridge Junction. So you can just see this line of trees here as it curves slightly northeast, heading towards the Pickle Bridge Junction, connecting with the Halifax to Bradford line. Thank you very much for watching this documentary on this, well, I would rather say really interesting line. Hope you all enjoyed it, guys, and if you do have any questions or comments, please don't forget to like the video, comment on the video and subscribe to the channel. And if you've got any suggestions for any lines that you want me to explore, please let me know, and I'll see you again for another video. Take care.